I forgot to do my third video yesterday, and it's going to be a short video oracle session that I did on Kellyanne Conway's Leaving the White House and Michael Cohen's book, and they are both sort of related. Anyway, I've heard some readers talk about or speculating about why Kellyanne left suddenly. Oh, is there a shakeup at the White House? Is she leaving because she knows Trump is doomed, not going to be reelected, all this stuff? And not much of it really rang true for me, so I thought, why not? I'll throw my hat in the ring and see what comes through. So I did that. Quite interesting. What else did I want to share? I'm feeling like way under the weather. So if I look a little tired, a little disheveled, I am. I'll tell you, anybody out there who's working with Kundalini or actively working to dissolve ego, you can always call upon Cali, goddess Cali the Destroyer, and she will help burn things out. I'm going through a whole new round of burning away something, blocks, ego, more ego, attachments, desires. And I knew this was coming, and I've been asking Cali, please. And I do this all the time, and I always forget. When you ask Cali for help, she will come. She is not a gentle one. She will burn your ass. So I'm just telling you, you can always call on her, but don't be surprised. It may take a day or two, but she will kick your butt. And it's in a good way so that you can see what programs are still hanging on. But it may also, with all that Kundalini energy, it's like my meditations, lots of stuff have been going on, heavy dreams. I know this isn't meant to be a personal share, but I'm just sharing it anyway. Heavy dreams, but all of that is really tough on your nervous system, thus in your immune system. So don't think anything's wrong. It's just Kundalini and the fire, the burning fire. Anyway, that's where I'm at. But let's move on, because you wanted to hear about Kellyanne and Michael Cohen's book. So I just asked some real simple questions. Here we go. Kellyanne, is there more to the story of Kellyanne's leaving the White House? Yes. Yes. And then I asked, is there a shakeup in the White House? No. Is she jumping ship due to the lack of some knowledge about Trump not being reelected? No, you're going in the wrong direction. Is she leaving to be a whistleblower? No. Then it struck me. She has a better offer. Yes, now you're getting somewhere. And then the ahas were coming in. Does she plan to tell the truth about Trump? Yes. Book deal? Yes. And then I'm now inquiring about what she has to say about Trump. Is what Kelly has to say flattering to Trump? Yes, you could say that. I think there's something, when you get kind of a yes, you need to learn more, or you could say something. There's usually something wrong with the wording or a word in there. And I think the word flattering is wrong. But anyway, what she has to say is flattering to Trump. And I think I rephrased it. Yeah, I did. What Kellyanne has to say will put Trump in a good light. Yes. Yes. What Kelly has to say is the truth about Trump. No. Now, when you use the word truth in a question, that's a very difficult word to answer, because what is truth, right? Many levels of truth. We have our own subjective, objective truth. So that really is always is what somebody says the truth. You're probably always going to get a no, because truth. Oh, you understand what I'm saying. And then I asked, is she blinded by love for Trump? Yeah, you could say that, but what I was getting is more, not infatuation, but just respect for the man. Like, yeah, a little bit of infatuation. I just respect this man. So it's not love per se, but love and respect for the man. You know, that has, and I was asking this question in regards to why isn't this going to be the truth? Is she seeing things from narrow perspective? Is she blinded by her political beliefs? Yes, you could say that. But here's why it's not it's not going to be the truth about Trump. Because the purpose of the book is to share her personal experiences with Trump. Yes. And that means it's all subjective. Okay. So is it the truth? It's the truth for her and her personal experiences. And then I was like digging a little bit more about what's going on in her personal life. And my final question is, does it appear Kelly is looking to divorce George to save the family? Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Okay, so enough with Kellyanne. I don't think it's some big White House shakeup. She's not going to be a whistleblower. She doesn't fear that Trump's not going to be reelected. None of that. At least that's in my little world. It's just that she is leaving to save the family, but she also does have a better offer that probably came just in time when she was like, yeah, it's probably time to go work on my family. Look at my marriage with this George guy. And I could make a deal with this book, whatever. Okay, moving on to Michael Cohen's book. I'm kind of shocked about this because I read the introduction or the foreword or whatever, the preface that he put out, and was definitely intriguing, like all this salacious hinting at information. But also in that book, I could really feel his victim energy. So while it felt like, oh, this could be a real truthful, mind-blowing book, at the same time, it wasn't landing in me all that well. I mean, it did, but it didn't. Anyway, so I asked, is Michael's book truthful? No. Again, the word truthful. Not truthful due to subjectivity? No. Not truthful due to deliberately fabricating lies? No, you're going in the wrong direction. Not truthful due to, and this kind of, I don't know where this came from. Well, we know where it came from. Not truthful due to unconsciously creating stories. Yes. Michael Cohen, and then I asked, just is Michael Cohen writing from the victim perspective? Yes. So most people aren't aware that they're playing the victim. And when you're in the victim persona, you unconsciously create stories that perhaps aren't the full truth. We all know that when you have had an argument with someone or you see, anyway, and you're feeling the victim, man, two people's stories can be so completely different, but it's because our ego likes to create stories. So that's what's going on with Michael. Then I asked, is he spinning lies or these stories to make himself look better? Yes. I mean, of course, the ego always does that. And then I asked, is there some truth wrapped up in those misperceptions? Yes. Yes. However, all of this feels really true to Michael. Yes. So there's going to be this big back and forth. Michael is going to swear to God all of this is true. Trump is going to say it's a bunch of bullshit. Okay? But it's going to be true for each person, right? Okay. So then I asked, I don't know why I use this word solid. Are there any solid truths in the book? Yes. Will these truths be easily recognizable? Yes. Are these solid truths good things about Trump? Your question's not right, going in the wrong direction. Are these truths negative about Trump? well, you could say that, but not really in the right direction. Are these truths more factual in nature? Yes. So I think the truths that are really true in there, factual in nature, I think, is they will be easily recognizable and perhaps documented or uh, collaborated by other people, or there's going to be documents there. So those will be easily to recognize. While the rest of the book, and maybe those truths, you know, like documents where he signed something for Michael to do something, those will, you know, perhaps portray Trump in a negative way or not. Just depends on how you perceive it, right? Anyway, so those are my two book reviews. Book reviews. Kellyanne's about to write a book, and Michael Cohen's book is going to come out in a week. So you have the review from the Cosmos. Okay. Until next time, bye-bye.